Hey, it's Paula Hines Lonergan, and I wanted just to take a moment to, it's almost like a response video. I got a email from, I'll just use the initials, AB, okay, and we had a very interesting interchange, and I thanked her very much for her feedback. I mean, as I've mentioned in my videos, even though I may mention people that are involved in politics, I'm not political. I don't have opinions. I'm neutral. I'm not taking sides. And I'm also not saying who's speaking truth and who's not speaking truth. I mean, that's not up to me. AB in the email kind of wanted to draw me in on the political aspect, but I'm like, no, 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 that's not about what I'm into. But I did want to take a minute to, via this video, respond to something that AB said. Because in the email, in talking about Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, she said, and apologize, I'm reading it here. She says, how Dr. Ford lived from one drunken sex party to another. Her witnesses say never happened. Um, they say she's nuts. And this is a quote I'm reading. And her students say she has mental problems. And she says, evidently, she enjoyed being accosted many times at parties. Anyways, okay, I'm going to try to keep it as clean as G as possible. But anyways, that's what AB felt in connection with Dr. Ford. Now, I just wanted to take a minute to address the effects that sexual abuse, sexual assault, rape can have on a person. In the book, The Courage to Heal by Ellen Bass and Laura Davis, there's a whole section, it's chapter it's called Effects, Recognizing the Danger. Damage, I'm sorry, Recognizing the Damage. And it talks about the effects, how abuse can affect different aspects of a person. Now, in addressing what AB says, she said that she has mental problems, she's nuts, she enjoyed being accosted, but it's interesting to note that if a person, woman, let's deal with women, but it can also be with men, has experienced abuse, the result can be such things as some survivors may hate themselves. They experience repeated victimization, rape, assault, and battery as adults. They may have self-destructive feelings. They have a hard time feeling good, afraid to succeed. They may also have a pervasive sense of shame, be confused, feel dead inside, are prone to depression and despair. Um, may have hurt themselves or abused their bodies. Um, get involved with people who are inappropriate or unavailable. These are some of the things that persons who have been abused, these are some of the effects that it can have on that person. So, AG, if it is true, some people say Dr. Ford is nuts or that she has mental problems. Okay, that can be a result for anyone who has experienced sexual abuse. Now, of course, the degree a person's, you know, mental stability prior to the abuse, emotional stability, family dynamics, all of these play into how a person reacts to the abuse itself. But I mean, it's not the victim's fault. you know, a person may have a propensity toward mental problems prior to abuse, which may get worse after the abuse. I mean, who knows? But the thing of it is that there is, there are negative results when a person has been abused. And that's what we have to recognize. I mean, I have not been unscathed by my abuse by any, I mean, I've had a gamut of problems mentally and emotionally, from, the abuse that I have experienced. But it's not my shame to carry. It is something I've had to deal with because of someone else's selfishness. But there's no shame in me talking about it. There's no shame in me endeavoring to help others and me being honest and educating myself. I mean, the key is that, we work, the more we talk about this, hopefully it becomes more of an issue that's open, and expressed. People are honest and educated about it. Because, I mean, sometimes people make these statements, oh, she's not, da, 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 and, but I mean, usually there's always a reason for a person's actions, reactions, or the way that they are. Once again, I don't know truth. Dr. Ford spoke hers. I'm speaking mine. But hopefully out there, someone will be encouraged to speak theirs so they can heal as well. Time's up for silence. And that's my email address, timesupforsilence@gmail.com. Feel free to send me a message about anything. I feel that continued conversation, there's no harm.